Alright, day one, working on the AE86 with some of my friends, Scott and Guillermo. We got to remove all of the OEM SR5 AC lines, including the, the condenser radiator looking thing. I forgot, isn't that what they're called? Yep, remove that. Took a lot of stuff. I'll include it in the video next. Then we removed the K Power Industries throttle body, which was causing a sticky idle, sticky acceleration. So I'm gonna send it back over to them after sending an email. They were really nice and said that they would send us a replacement. Oh, sorry, got low battery. Then remove the brake booster, the OEM one, which is right over there. Yep, bam. And the master cylinder, which is right behind it, because it was leaking. Removed all that stuff. There's the proportion valve because the SR5 came with drum brakes in the rear and disc brakes in the front. Now that we have disc brakes in the rear from the Ford 8.8 differential, now we're gonna need a whole different setup. Luckily, the GTS AE86 comes with all disc brakes, so we can just buy the brake booster from them, and for that part off of Rock Auto or whatever, and also the master cylinder from them as well. So I'll probably get a clean setup like that. Also was in the process of removing the clutch cylinder, this old rusty thing right here. We're gonna be replacing that with a brand new one as well. And gonna go with most likely braided brake lines. So all of this stuff I think is going to be remove all of the brake lines along that back firewall. Clean up the whole engine, tuck everything into the back of the firewall. Yeah, it's gonna look a lot cleaner. Next, we're gonna be drilling out those this old battery tray because we relocated to the trunk, and so you're gonna need to drill out the pinch welds. There's a few. It's kind of hard to see, but get that removed. Protect all that rust underneath it. And what else? Yeah, that's a good start. What we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do a washer wiper fluid delete or relocation. I think a smaller one, aluminum one, and attach it right here. That might be a better idea. Or I think the only way is from here. So maybe put it here or behind the fender. That would make it a lot cleaner. I don't know. Maybe not behind the fender. That would make it harder to refill. Yeah. So clean that up. What else? New engine mounts later. Get some TRD engine mounts. I need to get a Toyota discount. If anyone could get me the discount for the TRD engine mount and transmission mount for the AE86, please let me know. Alright, gonna do that. What else? Just basically removing a bunch of stuff. I'll also have plans on, let's go into the inside of the car. All right, I would love to get my dash fixed. It's cracked right there in the middle. We made a template for the underneath the shift knob, which is right here, for right here. Scott had modified the original S2K rubber boot. As you can see right here, he cut off the remaining boot and just left this top rubber part there. This will give it a tighter seal, so we left that part onto there. Then we used the OEM, hold on, so here's the OEM AE86 shift boot. As you can see, maybe you could see, sorry, we modified some of this. Scott had cut all around it, and basically because it was hitting up against the S2K shift boot, but maybe he didn't even need to really cut it after we had cut off the original S2K part. So yeah, but anyways, this is gonna go in here. Right there you go. And sadly, in the original holes right here where these get screwed in, the plastic right here gets screwed in, if we kept it right here and every time we shift it moves this back, and if we screwed it in, it would automatically just break this plastic. So we are gonna have to shift everything. We're gonna have to shift everything back to when it doesn't make any movement. So moving those holes and drilling in new holes, just about ½ an inch back. That way when we shift, it doesn't make any movement, and it kind of gets hidden by the stuff up here anyways. That means once when I put on the other original plastic for this area, then everything's probably going to need to be shifted a little bit back as well. So I will show that later once when we get to that stage. We are also, since I have a Ford 8.8 rear differential, we don't have the e-brake right now, so I'm going to go grab the e-brake cables for the 8.8 if I still have it at home, and try to figure out a way how we could get that hooked back up to the AE86 e-brake system, because we don't have e-brakes right now. Another thing that we're trying to do, get a custom AC somehow, electric AC 12 volt. If you have any ideas, let us know. We saw some kits online off of Amazon we were thinking about maybe using. As much as I would love to keep the original look here, I don't know how hard that would be to make a custom AC work with the existing you know, vents and everything. I would love to keep it. So since if we are doing the electric AC, then maybe we need to remove all this stuff here, I'm guessing. Another thing I'm having an issue with is this trunk latch is not opening. So you see it's not opening unless I use the key. And I don't know why that is, to be honest. I replaced this spring like some of the YouTube videos said, but I don't think it's because of that. Maybe this spring needs to be replaced because maybe this cable is not tight enough or something. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, no idea. If you got any advice, let me know. What else am I gonna need to do? Remove the old stock wheel, spare wheel. Gonna remove all this deadener, get a repaint on the inside. I would love to fix the interior up, but I'm not sure what to do with that. New leather wrap, I guess. That's gonna be kind of a hard job because then you need to get that whole part redone as well. yeah, this is a lot of work. Luckily, I have some good friends who come and help me throw a barbecue and then trick them into coming and work here. Replace one of the lens here. Gas door does not work. Yeah, if you have any ideas on how to fix this stuff, please let me know. I got some rust. I honestly am not excited about this. I've seen some videos of people like opening this up and then pinching it or stitching it back in, and there's probably more rust all around. I just don't know what to do. Yeah, there's actually quite a lot to do with this car. Also, for some reason, when I put the keys into the ignition, even when it's at lock, my digital dash turns on. I don't know what the guys at the shop did when they were swapping my car, but maybe they messed up with the wiring, I'm thinking. Overall, there is quite a lot of work to do here. Cracked windshield as well. I need to get me a replacement, but that will be at the final touches of this car. Alright, well, this is the update. Thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night.